Alright, what's going on, guys? We got, man, just a massive CGC unboxing.
There's no picture yet of me. They're not there.
Yeah, should be. Alright, we got 3 boxes, so let's kind of go through them and see kind of where I think my predictions are. So the Ultimate Fallout 4 Variant Edition. This book is my buddy's. So that's starting out life as a CGC 9.4, and I'm expecting that one to come back in 9.6. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur #1, the hip hop variants. So it's an all black cover, really tough to get in high grade, and one of my Google Plus groups that I'm in, one of the guys was saying that he got one in a 9.6 and it's like it's possible getting a 9.8, and me and another couple guys were kind of like, challenge accepted. We're gonna try and get a 9.8. So I sent in 7 of them, and I personally couldn't give any of them a 9.8 because they all seem to have some like little color rubs and stuff on them. But anyway, hopefully maybe I can get lucky. Let's see. We've got 2 NYX3s. I'm hoping for a 9.6 and a 9.8. I'm fairly confident that we'll get one 9.8. I'm not positive, so even if it came back 2 9.6s, I'd be happy with that. New Mutants 98, we got 2 copies of that. I'm expecting them to be like 9.4 and 9.6. We have a copy of Eternals #1. I'm expecting that one to probably be a 9.6, but worst case scenario would probably be a 9.4. Witcher #1, this is the, oh gosh, it's a variant. I think it's a Steve Sakai variant. It's hard for me to remember exactly. That one, we're hoping for 9.8 there. We've got a Batman Adventures 12, and let me see here. We've got 2 Batman Adventures 12s in here. One of them is a resubmit, and I don't know which one is which now at this point. But this one is starting out live as an 8.0, and I'm expecting this one to hopefully come back maybe about a 9.092, somewhere around that vicinity. The other one I thought was maybe going to be a 9.4, so it's going to be tough to know which is in which box, but hopefully we'll be able to figure it out. Wolverine Origins #10, that's right here. I unboxed this one, a couple months ago and thought that, what, this can probably be bumped up. I'm expecting that one to hopefully come back a 9.6. I don't think it's going to make a 9.8 because when I actually cracked it open and opened it up, the cards inside were kind of had some creases in it, and even though it's not part of the comic, to me, they're probably going to downgrade for that. Let's see. Then we have a Justice League #1. This is, I think it's it could be a Chow variant, or or Warren Liu, or someone like that. Wonder Woman 26. This is the SDCC variant from last year, the photo variant. There's 3 copies of that one. Hoping for 9.6, 9.8s on those. We've got 1 Unnatural #1. This is one of the Perallo variants. I can't remember which one it is, if it was the trade dress or the Virgin. I know I've submitted both of them, but just in that particular box, I don't know which one it's going to be. In one of these other shipments, we've got 20 Ultimate Fallout 4 standard covers. Now, this is kind of the lower grade of what I have, and I intend on basically selling these 20 to pay for funding the grading of the final, like, 90 of them. So it's going to be close to $2,000 to grade the last 90, so we need to sell those to fund that. And, not to sound like a pumper dumper, but I still highly recommend Ultimate Fallout 4. The Edge of Spider-Verse movie, I haven't seen it yet, but the reviews came in. It's fantastic. People are loving it. They've already started on the sequel and a spin-off of that movie as well. So Miles Morales is going nowhere but up, and that Ultimate Fallout 4 is going to continue to do really, really well. So if you don't have one of those and you're thinking of getting one, you know, now is not a horrible time to get one. I don't think the book is going to go down anytime soon. So it's kind of like if you wait, you're probably going to end up even paying possibly more. Also sent in 5 more Rise Zeros. Now, I don't know, you can go back and check some of my Rise Zero updates and the first unboxings of the Rise Zeros, but there's been a lot of drama as far as keeping them glossy and matte and getting them labeled right. So this time I sent 5 glossies, I sent 1 matte, and I literally took the bag and the board with a fat, thick Sharpie and wrote glossy, you know, like that big, and matte that big, so that hopefully it's like, get it labeled right, please. You know? It's been so much drama with that one. Okay. We've got, in this next shipment, we've got Batman Beyond #1. This is the standard one, not the free one. Hoping that one should come back in 9.6. We've got 12 of the Venom #3 Molina 1 through 25 variants. Of the 12, I would be happy if, say, 8 of them came back 9.8s and the rest came back 9.6s. I'd be happy with that, something like that. We've got a couple of the Amazing Spider-Man #1 Delados. I can't remember if that was the Virgin one in this box or the other one. It kind of chops off the notes, so I can't tell exactly which one's in there. Cosmic Ghost Rider #1. This is the Crane Virgin. We've got X-23 #1, 2 of those. Paralo. I can't remember if that one is the SDCC white cover. Anyway, we've got 2 more X-23 #1s, a Paralo as well. Again, I can't remember. I maybe need to write some notes on here. But anyway, it's going to be one of the Paralo X-23 covers. He did a few of them. We have another Batman Adventures 12. So I don't know if that's the raw one that I bought or the 8.0 that we pressed. But, you know, I'm expecting maybe the raw one to be like a 9.4, and I'm thinking the 8.0 should bump to a 9.0, 9.2. So hopefully well, I mean, we're not going to know for absolute certain, but I'm assuming that the higher grade one will be the raw one that I was able to find. Let's see, did we go over this one? I think we went over that one. Okay, so I think that's all of the CGC stuff. Alright, so we'll get started with this is some J. Scott Campbell. This is the X-Men variant set. I bought 2 sets and ended up pre-selling 1. So I do need to get this reboxed up, the 1 set that I pre-sold and shipped out. So we're going to open that now. Just so we get that out of the way and maybe allow a couple other people to come into the room for the CGC unboxing. J. Scott Campbell did a pretty good job on these, I thought. There's a 6-book set on this one, if I remember correctly. You know, J. Scott Campbell always ships his stuff well, pretty much all the time. I don't think I've ever gotten anything that I wouldn't say would at least be a 9.6 from him, so ships in Mylars and fullbacks, so all that type of stuff helps keep them nice and minty fresh. Still, I wish they would do tape pulls. It makes it a little bit easier to unpack this stuff if you have a little piece of tape to grab onto and yank. And I'll probably just open up one of these so we can look at it. That way, you know, we don't kind of run longer than we absolutely need to. So there's the Wolverine. And Cyclops. Colossus. Psylocke. Gambit. And Beast. So these are some pretty sweet covers. And, you know, I'll maybe try and send one of these sets into CGC. We'll see how they come back. Alright, so let's move this out of the way. And we'll start with this box over here. Alright. Let's see, we backwards? No, we're not. Wow, this is like the first time ever that we didn't have to turn the box around. Okay. So, New Mutants 98. I can't remember what I said now. I think I was expecting like a 9.4 and a 9.6. Oh, sweet. 9.8. That's a little bit of a surprise, but wow, actually, it does look pretty nice. I mean, little bit here. I mean, this is an example of stuff that's allowed. See, I mean, the wrap there is not perfect, but you know that's gonna be allowed in 9.8 because hey, there it is right there. You know, wrap not perfect. You know, CGC doesn't really take off for that type of thing. Only for 9.9s and 10s. You know, as collectors, you know, we might look at that and you know, choose something else if that bothers us. But CGC, you know, different story. Okay, so the Amazing Spider-Man 300s. Okay, so one of them, you know, started out life as a 9.4 old label, and once I cracked it out, I was like, ooh, man, this is not good. I kind of thought looked like a 9.2 to me, and you know, I don't think I'm going to be able to bump it. No way on earth it's bumping to a 9.8. 9.6 probably is going to happen, and 9.4 is probably about all, you know. Anyway, that's a little bit of a loss on that one. One other copy that I picked up, raw, I thought could be a 9.4. All right, so this one, 9.4. White pages, and let's see, I can tell if this is the one that, yeah, so this is the one that I cracked, because it had this weird thing on the bottom that just looked like a pretty decent defect, and it got minimized, but not completely disappeared. So the hunt still continues for the 9.8, Amazing 300. I mean, I know eventually I'm going to be able to get one that can be upgraded. It's just a matter of time. Okay. Oh, here's the other one. Okay, so this one was the raw one that I got. Hopefully that would be a 9.4. 9.4, nice. And white pages as well. And yeah, so this one actually looks a little bit nicer than the other one, to tell you the truth. Both pretty sweet books. Nothing really majorly glaring out at them as far as defects. The one's got one little spine stress on the back cover, but you know, both of them look pretty sweet, to tell you the truth. Okay, so here's the Eternals. Let's see. So I'm hoping for a 9.6 here. And I don't think the pages are going to be white. It's either going to be off-white to white or maybe off-white even, possibly. I maybe guess off-white to white. 9.6. Oh, shoot, they gave it white pages. Sweet. Yeah, the pages on the inside didn't look perfectly white to me, so that's why I was kind of giving it just slightly less. So, nice. This book has been kind of doing really, really well ever since they announced the movie. Yeah, see the back cover just got a little tinge of a yellow to it, but I guess not enough to knock it from the white page status. It seems the CGC is slightly loosened the page quality requirements, in my opinion. Okay, so here's The Witcher. The let's see, this is it doesn't say who it's by, but I believe it's I thought it was Sakai, Steve Sakai variant here. You know, The Witcher's picked up by Netflix, and these books are going to start to pick up steam as that series gets closer to coming into Netflix, and Henry Cavill is going to play The Witcher, and there we go. Boom, 9/8, white pages, sweet. And the funny thing is, you know, it's kind of the competition for Game of Thrones, and it's got a Game of Thrones like statue ad on the back, which is just great. You know, that's funny how that worked out. Next. Okay, so here's the Wolverine Origins. Right there. Now the cards that are inside of here were kind of creased up, so no 9/8 on this one. Hoping for a 9/6, and the pages are going to be white because they were white before. 9/6, nice. So we bumped that bad boy. This potentially could have made a 9/8 if the cards kind of weren't creased on the inside. I mean, the book looks, actually maybe not. There's a little spine stress here that would have stopped it from hitting 9/8. But anyway, can't complain about, you know, a little bump upgrade like that. Take a 9/4, turn it into 9/6, that's always nice. Okay, so here's the Wonder Woman. Yeah, so it's a Warren Liu variant. And I really love this cover. You know, that is just, I kind of like red covers, and I think this is a fantastic Wonder Woman. Now, when I unboxed this, I was not 100% sure that it would come back in 9/8, but I was like, it's worth the risk. 9/8, sweet. That's a sweet cover, and that one there would be going right into the PC. Okay, next. Oh, nice. So Wonder Woman to Wonder Woman. So we got 3 of these. And these, I started with 10 of these and graded them, and I believe half of them came back 9/8, and they sold really well, so I was able to pick up 3 more, and I was like, these things sold really well for me, so let's do some more. You know, 9/6, 9/8 is what we're hoping for. 9/8, sweet. Looks like CGC changed their little plastic sleeves too. They're kind of milky now. Slightly softer than the other ones I remember them using. Okay, next Wonder Woman. I'm just going to leave this one in the bag because we already saw that one. 9/8, sweet. Okay, Batman Adventures 12. Alright, so I don't know if it's this one or the raw one. So if it's this one, I'm hoping for like a 9/0, maybe 9/2-ish. And if it's the raw one, I'm hoping for a 9/4. Let's just pull this out like that. Okay, alright. Here we go. 9/6, sweet. The white pages as well. This one will be going right into my investment portfolio. This is a book that, you know, is in my accumulate. Harley Quinn is not going anywhere, and she's only going to be gaining in popularity as far as I'm concerned. And what we got here? Do we already do? Did I only do 2? Or did I only do 3? I must have only did 2. Okay, so I'm just going to leave this one in the little sleeve as well. 9/8. Sweet. So that's all three of those 9/8. That's awesome. Can't complain there. Let's see if I can shift these. I don't want to be able to have the grades staring me in the face. Okay, so this is the unnatural #1 Perallo. This is the trade dress. So I'm expecting this to be a 9/8. 9/8. This series has actually been doing pretty well, and I can't remember how many of these I sent. If I sent 2 of each cover or 1 of each cover, something like that. Okay, all right. So this one is the Ultimate Fallout 4 variant. Started out life as a 9/4. I'm fully expecting this to be a 9/6, and this is my buddy Vinny's book. The only thing keeping it from a 9/8 is a couple little spine ticks right there. 9/6, sweet. So I'm sure he'll be super thrilled to get that little grade bump there. Okay, Moon Girl Devil Dinosaur. Like I said, I couldn't give any of these a 9/8 because they had just these slightest little color rubs in this black cover. But anyway, sent them in, just hoping that, you know, okay, maybe CGC will give one of them a 9/8. Because basically on one of the Google Plus groups I'm in, people were kind of saying, like, this is an impossible book to get in 9/8. 9/4. All right, you know, it's kind of is what it is. And, you know, Moon Girl is a pretty decent series, and it's got a lot of first appearances in it, and I bet probably at some point in the future in the MCU they will introduce her. It may be five years down the road, or possibly even longer. So, all right. So here's the second one. I'm just gonna leave these ones in the bag because we already kind of know what the cover is. All right. So hoping for 9/6s. If we get lucky, 9/8. 9/6. Nice, 9/8. All right, so let's see here. I could have sworn that every single okay, let me see if I can get close. But right there's a little bit of a color rub, and I don't know if you guys can see it, but they're gonna allow that within a 9/8. So for my own personal, you know, for me to call it a 9/8, I couldn't do it. But you know, that's why we pay CGC to grade stuff, right? They know, we don't. All right, another one. I'm just gonna leave them in the case from here on out. 9/6. So I'm happy to get the 9/8 because I'll throw that on that Google Plus group and be like, hey guys, challenge accepted and achieved. All right, here we go. Oh, nice, another 9/8. And I'm not gonna. We got a lot to go through. I'm not going to look at every book like that. Okay, so here we go. And 9/8. Sweet. 3 of them. Man, I think there was only like one in the census until now. All right, here we go. 9/8. It's like 3 9/8 so far. Sweet. Okay, so this is Moon Girl, what is it, 28, first Omnipotentus. Now, on one of my other CGC unboxings, I thought I went 25 for 25. Ended up finding one of these as a reject and decided to resubmit it. So I'm hoping that this will be a 9/8, and I have one other copy of this that I think is just going to be a 9/6. Something was holding it back. 9/8, sweet. And then just in case you didn't get a good look at this on one of my other unboxings, you know, with Fantastic Four going to be coming into the MCU, Omnipotentus is basically Galacticus's boss, so it's a character that could end up in the MCU. All right. Okay, so Moon Girl, this is the second one. So this one I'm thinking is gonna be 9.6, 9.8. Sweet. Man, that's nice. Was not expecting that. Okay, NYX3. So hoping for a 9.6 and a 9.8. If they both come back 9.6, you know, it wouldn't be a disaster. Anyway, here we go. 9.8. Oh yes, awesome. Now this is the one, maybe. Yeah, see, I mean, it's got a couple little spine ticks that don't break the color, and so they're gonna, you know, they're gonna allow a couple little spine ticks that don't break the color. All right. This is another one that any 9.8s I get in this book are going right into the investment portfolio. Another character that I think just has huge potential. Okay, so here's the second one. And well, I thought only one of them had a chance to make 9.8, so this is probably going to be a 9.6. 9.6. This one. Yeah, I don't know what. It's kind of crazy. I don't really see anything. Is this the one? Yeah, I'm not going to spend too much time looking at them. Anyway, sweet book. Both of those raw. Definitely happy with the grades. Cannot complain there. Okay, we got one more book in here. Okay, so New Mutants 98. So we got 198 already. So this one I would imagine is going to be. All kind of crazy stuff in here. Okay. So this one I imagine is probably going to be the 9.4 because I originally thought I'd get a 9.4 to 9.6. 9.6. Okay, so each one of these came back one grade higher than what I thought. I mean, really, there's nothing. You know, it's a slight waviness to this. That's about all I can really see. Maybe this corner here looks like it. Yeah, could be a little soft or something. But anyway. Sweet book. You know, I don't think Deadpool's going anywhere but up in the future as well. Okay, so that's one down. I'm going to just put these back. So that's awesome. We got 3 Moon Girl Devil Dinosaur 9.8. And I think there was only like one in the census before this. I sent what, 7? Mm-hmm. Yeah. 1. That. Okay, 9.6, 9.4. So I'll probably sell the 9.6 and the 9.4 of this. No, we got 4 9.8s. And there was 1 in the census before I sent these in. So now there's 5 in the census. Anyway, I'll probably hold these 9.8s and you know, sell the couple 9.6s and the what, 1.94. Yeah, 1.94, 2 9.6s. I'll probably sell those. This one's my buddy Benny's. Natural. Send a couple of these in, and now I've got like I think 10 copies of this, so I figured I'd send a couple in, see if some 9.8 sell. If not, then I'll hold them. I have no problem with that. Batman Adventures 12, that 9.6 is going to go right into the investment portfolio. 9.6, 9.8, any 9.6s and 9.8s I pull for Batman Adventures 12s, we're going to sell. So our 3 Wonder Womans here, I'll be selling these, and possibly looking for more raw ones, you know, if I can find nice enough copies. Already kept 1 9.8 for myself, so I have 1 9.8 for myself on that one in the PC. Our Warren Lou here, that one's going right in the PC. Sweet cover, I really, really like that cover. Witcher, this one, I already have one copy of this, and I'll keep trying to find them because I believe that once this show kicks up, we're going to see these books come in demand. So that one I'm not selling. Wolverine Origins, this is the only DAC in first appearance I have, so we'll be keeping that. If I can upgrade that to a 9.8 at some point in the future, then maybe I would sell the 9.6. But Eternals, that book has been doing fantastic. Super happy to get a 9.8 on the New Mutants 98 because I was not expecting that at all. And the hunt continues for the Amazing 300 and 9.8. So I'll keep trying. Eventually we'll get one. Boy, it's like these things. Oh, I didn't remember it being that tight to get out. All right. One down, 2 more to go. Oh, let's see here. Okay. Alright, do I have to flip them? Yes, I have to flip them. Alright. Yeah, they are pretty damn tight in here. Okay, Rise Zero. Oh, sweet. I mean, I already saw Glossy. Wow, so it's about time. Alright, let's see the grade here. 9.8. Sweet. Okay, so that's a good start. That's a really good start. So I sent 4 glossies, one matte. Now, I did get them to label a glossy once before, but only 1 out of the 30. So, come on, let's get us some luck here. Glossy. I guess I can't really cover that up. Okay, 9.6. Alright, I'll take it. The glossy makes me very, very happy. Glossy. 9.8. With Vin Diesel playing Bloodshot, these books, you can still get them relatively cheap. I would highly suggest doing so. Okay, so I'm not going to pull these out because there's 20 of them in here. So these were the kind of the lesser graded ones. So I'm hoping for 9.6s and 9.4s. There probably will be a couple lower grades squeaked in there. And these ones are all going to be sold to fund basically the grading of the last 90. 9.0. Alright. Not exactly what we're looking for there. But, you know, is what it is. And 9.6. Alright, that's better. Rise Zero. Matte. 9.6. Okay, I did send 1 matte though. So, let's see, there's 1 more Rise Zero in there. And there it is. Glossy. Okay, 9.4. So that's awesome. I mean, literally, guys, I wrote glossy on the bag. So that worked, I guess. So now the question is, I have a lot more of these things. So I'll try that again, send a few more in, and then what's gonna suck is the 30 other glossies that are already graded that they labeled incorrectly as mattes. I'm gonna basically have to crack those and resubmit them, which sucks that, you know, that's gonna be like $600 down the drain of grading fees or something like that. But you know, is what it is. You got to get them labeled right. And 9-4. 9-4. Oh, I saw a couple grades here. Okay, 9-2. All right. Hoping for 9-4s and 9-6s. 9-6. 9-4. 9-4. So like I said, these are the lower graded ones, and actually there's one more shipment of a full box of 25 that will be coming in like 2 weeks. 9-4. But the grades are going to be about the same as this. Whatever. There's a 9-6 here. I already saw it. Another 9-6. Alright, come on. Keep the 9-6s coming. 9-4. 9-6. 9-4. 9-6. Alright, so not too bad. A couple lower ones squeak their way in there, but nothing disastrous. Another 9-2. 9-2. 9-4. Oh, that's not good. Man, it's like a slab avalanche there. That is not good. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, I don't think anything fell down there. Alright. Couple piles from now on. Alright. 9-6. And the last one is a 9-4. Alright, so that's not bad. These books have been steadily trucking along. I'm actually, well, I'll organize them later. It's fine. Ultimate Fallout 4 is not going to be slowing down, guys. Not with that animated movie doing as well as it has. Sequel has already started. Spin-off has already started. You basically can't go wrong at this point. So yeah, well, I mean, a couple maybe 3 9-2s and a 9-0 is kind of what I remember. Would have been nicer to have, slightly better, but I really can't complain too much. Like I said, these were the lower grade copies that I had because I knew that we were going to want to sell these to fund the grading of the next ones. I didn't count them, but it felt like we had about maybe, I don't know, 8 9-6s or something like that. Very happy to have the Rise Zeros come back as glossies. That is really good news. But doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to continue that way. So I'm gonna send in. I'll send in like another maybe 5, maybe 10, or something in some next submission. 23. So that means 2 slabs fell down. Slab avalanche. The 9.2s. Doesn't look like the case got cracked or anything, so it's all good. Figured this box felt a little bit loose and pretty tight when I was pulling them out. Okay, that one is done. So yeah, that's good. That's great news. The Rise Zero is finally coming back the way they're supposed to. Really kind of everything so far has been kind of going the way I thought. Maybe slightly better. Except the ultimate fallouts, maybe just because, you know, a couple of the 9.0 and a few 9.2 snuck in there. I'll say that is slightly worse than what I was hoping for, but not drastically. Wasn't expecting any 9.8s in there, but of course I want one. You know, I want to get lucky and get one, but you know, this is what it is. Okay, flip again. Okay. Try from this side. Okay, this is the Batman Beyond. And this is, I got 2 books here. How am I going to do this? I don't see the grid right away. Okay. Oh, we saw it. 9.6. That's pretty much what I was hoping for. This is a book that's just basically been growing at pretty good rate of return every year. And, you know, Terry McGinnis has not really had anything to push him yet. You know, no movie or TV announcements or anything. Definitely a book that I would say is an accumulate for me. 9.6. I didn't think it could make a 9.8, but I'm happy to get the 9.6. I got it. I picked this one up raw. Yeah, these new sleeves are slightly softer plastic. Okay, so alright. Here's our die #1 gold foil variant, which is the 1 per store. 9.8, sweet. I showed this, I think, before my last CGC unboxing. We got this one raw, and I thought that it had a chance to make 9.8. It's the only one I have of these, so I'll be saving that one. But I've got, you know, quite a few of just the regular bubble covers and stuff. Just, you know, on the off chance that it's just a cheap spec for me that maybe, you know, could get picked up or turned into a TV show or something. You know, it's Kirkman, so he has a pretty good track record doing that stuff. Alright, so we got 12 of these Venom 3 Molina first appearance in nulls. And they're all really, really high grade. So of the 12, I'd be happy if like 8 of them came back 9.8. You know, I mean, even if 6 came back 9.8, it'd be okay. But any less than 6, I'd be slightly disappointed. But I think we'll do good on these. All right, so here we go. 9.8, sweet. The rest of them, I'll just leave them in the bag just to cut down on time and stuff, since it's the same book. All right, so there's one. Okay, so here's our Cosmic Ghost Rider #1. This is our Crane Virgin variant. So I think I sent 2 of these. I'm expecting both of them to be 9.8s. 9.8. Same thing with the second one. I'll just leave it in the sleeve because, you know, it's basically the same book. And with a lot of these, I sent 2. one for my PC, and then the other one I'll probably end up selling. Okay, so here is amazing number one. This is the Delotto SDCC exclusive. Hoping for this one to be a 9.8 as well. 9.8, awesome. Delotto just did a really, Delotto just does well most of the time. I'd say at least 9 out of 10 covers that he draws are awesome. Alright, here's the second SDCC. I'm expecting 9.8 as well on that one. 9.8. Okay, so here's the Virgin. Same thing, sent 2 of these. Actually, maybe I'll only keep 1 Virgin of these. I don't know if I need the trade dress. 9.8, awesome. And second one, 9.8. I think it's all 9.8 so far, so I can't complain there. Oh, this one won't be a 9.8. Okay, so this one has to be our 8.0 here, okay? Because there's no way that the 8.0 is going to jump to a 9.6. So let's see what we were able to do here. 9.2, awesome. Very happy. That's 3 grade bumps. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Alright, so here is the, wow, that bag got ripped out. Here is the Paralo. I believe this was SDCC. This is the whiteout variant and Venomize of the X23 number 1. So I sent, I think, two Venomized, 2 regular covers, and I'm expecting all of them to be 9.8s. 9.8. Wow, this little bag got put through hell right there. Alright, second one, I'm just going to leave it in the bag. 9.8. This one is the regular cover. We'll go ahead and pull that one out. I actually like the regular cover more than the Venomized myself, but that's just me. 9.8. I don't know. Yeah, I may keep one of each. Who knows? I mean, I'll definitely keep this one. Whether I keep one of the Venomized or not, I'm not sure. Second one, I'm going to leave it in the sleeve. 9.8. This is this. And I don't think I sent the trade in this one, so this is our second one here. Expecting a 9.8. 9.8. Venom 3 Melina. This is our second one, I think. 9.8. 12 of those. The heck? Yeah, these bags are not nearly as sturdy as the other ones. Okay, so here we go. 9.8. Yeah, they're just, I mean, whatever. I guess they just put these in there to ship them, but I actually like to keep them in there too, just to protect the slab from scratches or whatever. Here we go. 9.8. So that's so far 4. All of the 9.8 so far. Can't complain there. 9.8. Got a total of 12 of these in there. 9.8. 9.8. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. One more 9.8 and we've hit my goal. 8. 8, 9.8, 8. 9. 10. Can we hit them all? 11. 12. Damn, that is sweet. Basically got 9.8s on everything except the Harley Quinn, which I knew wouldn't be a 9.8. And wow, yeah, that's awesome. So Noel, my opinion, is going to be coming back. They will definitely bring Null back, and it's probably going to be Carnage the one to do it, is my guess. With Carnage Born, he's going to be, you know, if you guys haven't read that book, Donny Cates, I think, has plans for Null. So that's a book that, in my opinion, is not going anywhere. Okay, let's see the other. We have another one. Maybe it's at the bottom of this pile. Yeah, so basically all 9/8s, other than the two books that I knew couldn't be a 9/8. I'm expecting this one to be a 9/6. And the other one, basically, I was hoping for anything better than an 8/0, and I was happy. Alright, so there's all 12 of the Venom 3s. Wow, I'm surprised there. I definitely thought there was a couple of them that had some color rubs, but I thought they were just going to be 9/6s. So I'm super happy to have them all 9/8s. I cannot complain one bit there. I'll try and organize this stuff somehow. X23s. Well, that's it. These are the only two that aren't 9/8s. Cannot complain there. With the two Cosmic Ghost Riders, I really like this. I mean, there's a couple pretty cool covers for that Cosmic Ghost Rider #1. I'm happy to get this one in the 9/8, that one for store variant. Doesn't seem like it's really done too much lately, but yeah, you never know. It's Kirkman, right? So you never know. Anything can happen. Wow, to bump that from an 8/0 to 9/2, yes, that's sweet. That is sweet. All right, so man, that I don't know how long we went. I don't know what's going on in the chat. Let's see if I can find out. It's not telling me. Baby. Baby! Hey! What's going on in the chat?
None.
No, the chat!
Oh.
Are people chatting?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna try and get someone to read me what's going on in the chat, guys. Anyone asking any questions? My helper's asleep on the couch. Any questions? Any comments that I need to address? Just come over here and give me your phone.
Here. Oh.
Come here.
It's too long.
Sorry, guys. Oh, man. Okay. Mikey B, what's going on? Yeah, pizza and Comet get together at the pizzeria. Yeah, we got to get some of like the Vegas YouTubers together. You know, there's a few of us. I think we got what, Arkham Comics, RB3, Pop.Comics. If there's any other Vegas YouTubers, please hit me up and you know we can hang out and do something sometime. Bob, what's up, brother? Yeah, so I don't know if, Bob, I don't know if you remember, but it was basically maybe 6 months ago, someone was showing off one of those Moon Girl hip-hop variants, basically saying that it's like impossible to get the 9/8. So me and another guy were like, yeah, challenge accepted. And I was like, yes, I'll try too. So that's exactly from CBS MT on Google Plus is where that came from. Let's see, Mikey, the Wolverine, yeah, so, You know, sometimes J. Scott Campbell just, you know, he's known for his females. That's what he's known for. Alright, see what else we got. Victor. Nice to see you in the room. And Georgie Carver, nice to see you in the room. Yeah, right, destroy single-handedly destroying the graded comic markets. Love it, brother, love it. Yeah, I wish I could do that. Probably not though. So yeah, guys, it's we're gonna be doing something very similar to this in another like 2 weeks, because basically I had a monster submission, 175 books, right? So we just did 75 of them, and I purposely set some of them as pre-screen and some of them not as pre-screen, because that actually adds about a 2-week delay if you pre-screen. So instead of getting back in 6 weeks, it's going to be more like 8 weeks. So in about 2 weeks from now, we're going to have 4 boxes. And I set those all for pre-screens, 9.8s, because basically it was all books that need to be 9.8. You know, it's like they don't really have a value in 9.6. So we'll see if we get any rejects there. Here, basically, man, all the moderns, I think, right? All the modern, the new stuff was all 9.8s. I think we hit all 9.8s on everything. Yeah, obviously, George, I know you're joking, but yeah, it's anyway, yeah. So I'm happy, guys. I got to box up one of those J. Scott Campbell X-Men variants because I pre-sold one, and so we got to get that out. And then, you know, a lot of this stuff, a lot of the doubles, I'm gonna end up throwing on eBay, and you know, selling off some of that. Obviously, I'm definitely, you know, I'm probably not gonna sell any of the Knoll stuff yet. Anyway, some of the stuff I have doubles on, I'll sell some of them. The Ultimate Fallout 4s, those are all going. And I know it's crazy, like I'm saying, that's a great book to invest in. But the thing is, I've got 25 more on the way back from CGC, and I have 90 more that I need to grade, and that's going to be like $2 grand. So I was like, you know what? I'll just sell some of these things to fund the grading of the next 90. So yeah, I mean, I'm a big believer in that book, and then I will be. I'll be selling off some of them, keeping some of them. I'll wait and sell some more later. But I'll definitely, no matter what, I'll keep at least call it probably 10 9/8 of that book. You know, I'll keep that for 20 years. You know, that book is just, I believe in it that much as well. But anyway, guys. So I don't even know how long did we go? We're let's see, what's the time at? I don't know, I can't tell from this phone. But anyway, you know, thanks for taking the time, guys, on the Sunday night, late, depending on if you're on the East Coast or whatnot. And we're going to call it, and, you know, we'll see you next week. I've got lots of other cool stuff coming in. I had stuff here that I could have unboxed, but I was like, I'll save it for next week, because, you know, we don't want to make this like a feature-length movie. So anyway, next week we'll have some nice, cool, raw stuff that I'm picking up, and you know, you won't be disappointed. Definitely won't be disappointed. And another 2 weeks from now, or something of that nature, we're gonna have 4 more boxes, 100 more books to go through, and that should be awesome as well. Thanks, guys. Please like, comment, share, thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll catch you next week on Sunday. Thanks, guys.